trying to win the natty and get up out of here, man. After I win this natty, I got to get back in the studio. I got to hit number 5.
Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. That gamble did not pay off. Bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Finds a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we could just keep going with guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have
I'll take that.
every single play.
Appreciate you.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will
I'll take that.
take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give is to Miller.
I'll take that. Appreciate you, bro.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Much appreciated.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go.
Much appreciated.
And he scoots his way
I'll
to
take
the
that.
first down and then slides to avoid
I'll take
the
that.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes.
There we go.
They'll finally get
There we go. Ass kick.
before he makes it to the 30
Ass
and
kicking
gets the first
time.
down.
Really good looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs.
Oh, get off me.
Sean Alexander, who I played
Off me.
against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this
Get
guy
off me.
right here, he has all of those traits himself.
Get off me.
Big-time talent in the
Get off
Crimson
of
Tide.
me.
They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Simpson.
I'll take that.
And he'll step into the end zone.
Easy money. Come on, let's go.
Alabama.
Y'all, come on.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive.
Come on, let's go.
You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine
I'll
we'll
take
see
that.
more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what...
There he goes to the left. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Under fire. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense. You get the third down stop, you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4-pound, force a punt. They can go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Belt. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up in that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Handoff from the gun. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. The short hands. It's Bernard. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Miller with the ball. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Alabama pushing the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running game.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.